Hey y'all, I'm Jeremiah with Marine Max, and today we're jumping on board a client's 320 Sundancer. This is an outboard generator boat, the type of boat that you do some day tripping on and also some weekending on. Hasn't been running a while. I wanted to check it over for them and thought I'd take this opportunity to kind of show you what the startup and shutdown procedure should be for these boats that are generator, air conditioning, etc., etc. Here, let's jump on board and get out. On these 320s, the batteries are very conveniently located here in the port side of the transom. I'm going to fire up the house, starboard, center, and port batteries. And guys, we're going to head on board this boat. I do have it uncovered, cheated just ever so slightly to make this a little bit easier, but there's going to be a ship panel on a boat like this. On the 320 Sundancers, it's down here on the starboard side of the cabin. Now right now you're going to notice everything's dark. That's because on our DC panel, as well as our AC panel, we have everything shut down because this boat just came off of the rack. You can see those shore power switches flip. So guys, what are we going to do? First things first, let's fire up that bilge blower and get that up and running. This is my control panel for my Westerbeek generator. That is where I am looking next. So we've got that bilge blower running. Guys, I've been running it a little bit prior to this video, so don't sweat me starting this right up. We're going to go ahead and press and hold this until that entire panel fires up for the Westerbeek. You can let go of it after that if the panel lights all its lights and pops off saying, hey, we've got oil pressure, engine temp, yada, yada, yada. It's going through its checks. Pulls that off. Okay, we now have power in this boat, so what are we going to do next? We're going to shut off our shore power. We're going to slide our guards over, and we're going to turn this onto generator. All we're doing is we're moving that power over to receive power from the generator on this boat. You got no draw, you're running at 60 hertz. We're going to start turning on our panel over here. I don't need everything, but I want to see my outlets on. Those battery chargers are always going to stay on. My air conditioning, guys, it's Florida, it's summer, we want that on. This battery charger too, you'll see is all the way always on. It should stay on. And now we're down here on our DC panel. Yes, you can run all this stuff off of batteries, and this is because you have a dual volt fridge. But we like to shut it off before we come out or before the boat comes out of the water. It's just wisdom to do. Last piece to this story. Yep, we're going on engines. What you guys see is that I started the generator before the engines. It's really the way you should do this. On these Sea Rays, the modern Mercury controls have an awesome single push to start button. And you've got 3 happy joystick V8s running right now. That is the entire startup procedure on a 320 Sundancer. This has a vessel view there to go with its Simrad screens. Your topside AC control. Topside AC is an option on this boat, and it's right there behind the helm. And of course, you have all the same controls that you need down below here on the boat. Right next to that ship's panel is your lower AC control, and it's reading about 80 in here right now as it just fired up. Boat air conditionings are a little bit different than cars. They'll never get this top deck that cold, but they will get the bottom deck comfortable. Okay, we're going to take the second part of this video and treat it just like a day off the water. Guys, we just got this boat here onto the dock, and now we're going to do everything in reverse. We're going to shut this down. My guys here at the marina with the forklifts, they are going to take care of rinsing the exterior of the boat and flushing it for me. We're in neutral. I'm shutting those engines down, guys, and we're going to go shut the entire rest of the boat down. Right now, the generator is still running, doing what it's supposed to do. So we're going to come down here below deck, and we're going to start shutting down those things that we don't need. Don't need these. I'm okay with my cabin lights going off. Don't want that entertainment system drawing power. Let's turn our engines off, stop accumulating those hours. Now we're going to go up here. I know my refrigerator's empty. I don't need it. That battery charger switch is always going to stay on. My ACs, guys, wonderful to have them today, but I don't need them anymore. These outlets, same thing. In case I forgot and left something plugged in, I want to be sure all this is shut down properly. Now we're coming down here. It's as simple as pressing and holding that. And because of the mic, you're probably not hearing that generator shut down, but it happily did its job. Guys, we're shutting down that bilge blower that I don't need anymore. And here's the last part of this process. I'm shutting these generator switches off so that I can move this guard over, and I'm going to put it back on shore power. Now you notice that panel does not light up. It's not plugged in. The guys at a marina are going to plug it in unless you're going to do that when you leave the boat if it's in a slip or at your house. Notice I've left battery charger 2, battery charger 1. You need both of those running. These boats have 6 or 7 batteries depending on your boat, depending on the configuration of the motors. You need both of those running. We're done. My ACs are off. Guys, I am going to cover this boat back up, get out of it, shut all my house batteries off, make sure you walk to the back of the boat. And this is why Sea Ray does this right on the stern, because you inevitably cover the whole boat and realize, oops, I forgot these. Well, it's no problem. Going to reverse my startup procedure. Port, center, starboard, they're all off. The house is off. The boat has been shut down. And now whether you're plugging it in, the shore power cord's right there, or my guys at the marina are plugging it in, it's effectively shut down. This is a 320 Sundancer Outboard startup shutdown procedure when you're headed for a beautiful day on the Florida water. I'm Jeremiah. This is Marine Max. Thanks for your time.